It's Friday, December 12th. I'm Ian Fox, joined as always by my best friends Joe and Brett. And this week I've been watching nothing but The Anchorman, so that way I can brush up on my promo for being a newsman that was forced on me by Joe. I also reveal what promo I want him to do for next week, why the WWE owns AEW, and why even though I cry every day, this weekend's okay. And we get into that. And finally, we have Raw vs. AEW. This is my favorite show yet. Let's go!
Pick the push. Call it sharp, call it clean. The push. No half steps, no in between. The push. No luck, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push.
Oh God, he's so strong.
All right. At the end of the day, I was chosen to do a promo, so it's my promo to do. So yeah, we're gonna go to Ian on the scene. Thank you so much, Ian, and what a great introduction you had, and wow, what a handsome guy you are. Now, I'm here on the scene of War Games from the Pick the Push Royale, and it can only be summed in one word, astonishing. In only his second ever Royale, Japeth shocked the world and captured the Pick the Push Championship, a huge moment, massive momentum, and all eyes now shift to AEW's World End, because waiting there for him is someone who also had an unforgettable night. History was made, records shattered, analysts are still trying to figure out what's quantifying the dominance. A new benchmark has been set for what excellence looks like, and that performance came from yours truly. Yes, I am the number one contender, riding the highest score ever achieved in the Pick the Push competition. The scoreboard doesn't lie. I didn't just win, I redefined what winning looks like. At World's End, the unstoppable champion meets the undeniable challenger. Japeth may be the new king, but I'm already building the throne room to remodel what I want it to look like. This isn't just a title match. This is the biggest collision in Pick the Push history, and I'm not just showing up to participate. I'm showing up to take back what truly belongs to me. So make your picks, step into the arena, because momentum favors the Fox. And at World's End, the only thing ending is Japeth's reign. Back to you, Ian.
You had me from the very beginning, bro. From the very
That was a good
beginning.
one. I wasn't too confident in it. I had it like written out, but I never like delivered it in my mind.
That was good. That was perfect.
You like that one?
Yep. The beginning and the end is really what sells it.
Yeah, well, I go back into the news thing.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah,
you,
oh,
you
yeah.
only break out of it for like a second. You become like Scott Steiner for a second, and then just fucking, and then all right, back to you, Ian.
Yeah, I knew that part was coming. I knew I was gonna try and like build it, but like be the news guy, but then like obviously it's gonna go on a huge tangent of why I'm the best and I'm gonna win.
Of course.
And then you gotta rein it back in and be like, oh, back to you.
Oh yeah. I'm the news guy, and back to you.
That was great.
That's a lot of fun. But now, since I'm paid up, I get to
You're all
choose
paid
who
up.
does the promo. And because Joseph made me do a promo, I'm going to make him do a promo.
Ooh, a revenge promo.
That's not the reason.
That's the reason.
No, the real reason you're doing a promo, you want me to do the promo, is you want to gift the PTP universe one beautiful Christmas gift with their first Joe promo.
I think it's more that they're relieved that I don't have to do another one.
I disagree.
I also disagree, but what am I doing, Ian?
Your promo is how the combination of a fork and a spoon is only called a spork. And to use the word foon would be phony. And that's not a real thing, and it's only called a spork.
Ian, you're so fucking smart. You are so fucking smart. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, I'm in. You smart motherfucker.
Deal with it.
So specifically, I have to talk about the combination of a spoon
A fork and a spoon.
and a fork
Being properly called only a spork and not a foon.
being
Specifically,
Spoon.
not a
A
foon.
spoon.
only
And don't fucking try
being
and reverse this. Be like, oh, it's a fork spoon. No, that's
Being-
bullshit.
called a spork
Oh, you already hate how this is gonna go.
and specifically not
Any other name.
Not a foon. No, not a foon. Made me say the word on here.
Doesn't he always call it a spoon though? With a P?
A foon.
Spoon?
He's just
Nope.
doing fork spoon. That's
spoon.
what he's gonna fucking do, isn't he?
It's just a foon? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Spork. It's a spork.
So a combination of a spoon and a fork being called a spork and specifically not a foon.
Those are the words I said. So you know what? Whatever. I'll be mad next week.
But so I have to my promo, I just have to talk about how
it's only a spork.
and how it's being called a spork and specifically not a foon.
If it's not, no, don't fucking put those two words together and be like, yeah, it's only called a foon, not a specifically. Don't do that. Don't do that. I see that. I might have been born at night, not last night.
You said it.
I didn't say it.
I
You just did?
am so excited for next week. This is gonna be so dumb. You guys are so smart. I love it, but this is gonna be so dumb.
It's what we are, baby. Oh,
Yo, Ian, what do you mean by WWE owns AEW, kind of?
so, Netflix just purchased
Warner Brothers.
Uh-huh.
HBO is under their umbrella. So now Netflix technically owns HBO.
HBO, yeah.
So AEW is on HBO, and Netflix would be the ones at some point to decide whether or not AEW gets to stay on HBO.
Right.
And they have a very heavy investment in the WWE and would want them to succeed over them.
Would want WWE to succeed over AEW or AEW to succeed? Yeah.
No,
But that's the thing is it's up to Netflix to decide. I think they would bring it in for the competition so that way there's no one for them to compete with. All of the wrestling is there.
as far as I know, they're contracted through 2028 at least. So it's not going to be anything that happens too fast, just because I think it's just separate Turner contracts that they can't touch.
Yeah.
But I don't
that sounds
think
about right.
it's intentional. I think this is just a crazy coincidence of how it's all going to happen. But it could definitely affect like how wrestling is streamed, especially AEW.
Yeah, coming soon.
What if they're also using this as an opportunity to tamp down on WWE's rising cost? I think if they have an ownership in both WWE and AEW, they can point towards how much less money their subsidiary is handing AEW for what could be considered a better product. So they can turn back to WWE and say, we're not going to give you that huge new ask that you just wanted. And here's the reason
Oh,
why.
like use it as a leverage against WWE.
Exactly. You're
Yeah.
not worth the $40 million increase you're asking for this year. And this is why. For $39 million, I can do AEW and it's better.
That's an interesting thought. I think that would also play a factor at some point. But I think it was really just like it's crazy to think that such a big business deal could come down to like a wrestling, like just affect us so much. But like I know none of it was intentional. So it's like
Right.
interesting for me to think that anybody would have a strategy against one or the other, just depending on this alone. But it could affect it by so much. Oh, see, he dropped him on the fucking barricade at the beginning of the match, and this still is going.
Yeah. The crazy part is this has just been 13 minutes.
Are you serious?
This has been 13 minutes? This feels like the end of a 45-minute absolute banger.
Yeah, they built this match very well. I will say that.
The pacing has been perfect.
Is it enough? It might be.
You want to know why it is? Because I watched Raw this week and said, wow, nothing kind of blew me away.
Oh,
You know, I enjoyed it. It was a good episode, but nothing made me go, wow.
You enjoyed Raw.
No, it was fine. Like nothing. There wasn't anything like bad. But now, Kyle Fletcher and Mike Bailey are
Oh,
making me
man.
go, wow. Why those two? This is fucking amazing.
It's because these two are the ones that can gain the most if they like show what they're about, I guess. Like that's all I can get. Like both of
Yeah.
these guys can go so far, but like this is
Like-
insane. What the fuck?
Oh,
Both
I
of
don't
these
know what's
guys are
happening.
great wrestlers. They just have absolutely no character. So like it's very hard for the crowd to start getting into them until they warm up.
And now they're fucking hitting each other.
Say now these guys are going all
Oh,
gas.
God, he's
They're
so
all warmed
strong.
up. Mike Bailey does it.
That was the least satisfying of all of the pins.
Oh, Saturday Night Main Event this weekend looks like it could actually be like a really, really good card. Like there's
Yeah.
only
Oh.
4 matches right now, but like all of these matches seem kind of neat.
They're all good.
Which ones are they? Which ones are they?
So we got Cody versus Obafemi.
Oh, you've been waiting for that one for a while.
Cody kind of who cares, but I really like Obafemi, so anything that gets him there. Plus, with Cody seems neat to me.
Yeah, that'll be a good match.
Bailey versus Sol Ruka.
That'll be amazing.
Oh, Sol Ruka's finisher is awesome.
AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater for the
Yep.
World Tag Championships. It's a title match.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I'm silenced. That is going to be so good.
It's gonna be ridiculous. That's gonna be insane.
Man.
Does Leon Slater make the jump over to NXT if he starts getting to like the titles and stuff?
They both might just make the jump to Raw. Like, goddamn.
Oh yeah, I mean as a tag team.
They're probably not gonna win the titles, right? They definitely can't. But that's gonna be a sick match.
Yeah.
And then main eventing that whole card is John Cena versus Gunter.
No, that's opening.
That's the start.
That starts
Why do you think that?
because John Cena asked for it. He said he
What?
wanted to open the show with him versus Gunter, and then once they open, the rest of the show is dedicated to NXT talent and the up and comers.
I really like that.
AKA John Cena's old and he's got a bedtime, so he wants to wrestle first.
Yeah, and honestly, and Gunther deserves it because he's a champ.
Well, what happens when Gunter doesn't come out and Edge just fucking blindsides him and fucking steals his spot anyway?
Is
You
it
saw
Edge,
Edge?
or is it Jericho?
I don't think it's Jericho yet. But also, if they do that, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, not like that match is gonna be cool, and that's the match that I want. But like, why the fuck did we just watch a whole tournament for it to just happen like that?
Or
Like, what the
or
fuck?
Gunther gets attacked and it's Kevin Owens.
Also cool, but like, I'm still at like, why did we watch all those tournament matches? Like, why did you make us do that? Like,
To make you
if it was
believe.
just gonna be that, then like, do something else.
We had writer's block, Ian. We had writer's block.
I watched so many matches. I cared about that tournament way more than I should have.
I'll tell you why. 'Cause they're using ChatGPT to book the shows.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Look, I bet you even if you took the card from Raw this week and threw it into ChatGPT, and you asked it how to make this wrestling show better, it would just come back with, I don't know how. There's no hope. Scrap it. Start from scratch.
And it would still probably be a slightly above average Raw.
Might be.
This past week wasn't the worst Raw of the year.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't the worst Raw of the year. It was not good though.
No, I'm not saying that. But I mean, this AEW had to go up against the Usos are back, which I think is good, and a lame fucking tsunami in a parking lot brawl. And that's all this AEW had to be for me. And I think the Speedball match and Fletcher match might have did that alone.
AEW had to beat just Io, Kyrie, or War Raiders and AJ Lee. The tag team, not the female.
Right.
Those two matches. That's what AEW is going to beat this week. Everything else seemed pointless or bad. I just don't want to even mention a lot of the other stuff because it just seemed not great. I'm glad that the beginning of the show we only had 10 minutes of our time wasted.
Yeah, I remember being so excited about when we started.
Yeah, it was supposed to be good. And then Gunther just cut a promo about beating up John Cena for 10 minutes. Yeah, exactly. That's how I felt. I was like, man, this is what you did with your 10 minutes. You chose to do the Bullet Club thing. I'm going to beat up John Cena. I'm going to end his career. Bro, he's retiring. Doesn't matter if you end his career.
He could beat you. He's still not coming back on Monday. Regardless of what happens for Cena versus Gunther, and regardless of how I feel, I will cry at the end of it. I will sob
Calling it now.
and cry. Oh yeah, for sure. No matter what, they'll put on some cheesy hype, and I'm gonna be balling.
It's an end of an
MVP.
era. I'm balling thinking about the highlight reel. I'm crying thinking about the Monday after. Hey, we saw John Cena's last match. We wish him the best of luck in Hollywood and blah 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 blah. Here's a tribute video to John Cena and how awesome he's been over the years.
Oh,
I pick AEW because of the Kyle Fletcher and Speedball Bailey, who I now actually know part of his name because of how amazing that match was.
you know what? I forgot about some of the matches that Joe mentioned earlier, and I like the Usos. I didn't see too many of the technical difficulties with AEW, but it sounds like there was a few.
Yeah, there was a non-zero amount.
There's one solid match, and I think we keep going back to like we need a complete show, right? So even though I don't think Raw was the best, besides that one match, like if you take that out, it's like not even close. So I think I'm gonna lean Raw.
So you're saying best match of the week was that one, but as a whole, the performance of
Yeah.
Raw. Yeah.
Raw. Yeah. Yep. You said it exactly how I want it pictured. Yep. For sure. My pick is Raw, even though I would pick my like match of the week being by far the Speedball versus Fletcher match.
Fucking amazing.
All right, so for me, I think I agree with you. I think the Kyle versus Mike Speedball Bailey was absolutely the best match of the week. It would compete with Io and Kyrie, because I think that's the only one that it would compete with this week. For match of the week versus Raw. But I do not think that one match for AEW could drag AEW through this week, unfortunately. I don't know what it was. It was the technical wrestling. It just seemed like everyone was off this week. It seemed like everyone was just like a step up behind or a step off, or there was just too much emotion. No one wanted to wrestle. Like I don't know. I think it's everyone's just getting ready to watch John Cena retire, or everyone's just tired from all of the shit that they've been doing, which I can give them. You know what I mean? Like I understand, but I think I hate to say it because it was really bad this week too. But Raw, I think Raw just had at least 2 to 3 matches versus the one on AEW. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Raw this week.
What an upset.
Big upset.
That is a huge upset. I'm upset saying it out loud.
yeah. Forget the fucking upset. We are upset. That's fucked up.
I'm definitely not changing my vote though. Call me cantankerous old man. Maybe it is a recency bias, but that fucking shit sparkled, and I didn't even hate the Eddie Kingston and Samoa Joe match, and I was really excited to see Swerve Strickland come back.
I'm glad you picked AEW because imagine having that Raw win in a landslide like that would be a felony. Like that would be that would be ridiculous. I feel like when there is like a legit landslide though, like we know, like we already know
know,
pretty much going
100%.
into it, right? Like
Yeah, like blood and guts.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
like-
that one's not fair. It's gonna happen.
But see, that's the problem. That one and then the one right after it was fucking great. And the one right after it was fucking great. They stitched like 6 or 7 weeks right in a row. It was insane.
Yeah. Where I feel like with Raw, it's the opposite. They have like one good episode, and then like they don't for like a couple months.
And the worst part, like their good episode is nowhere close to like AEW's good episode either. It's just a good Raw.
You're not wrong.
Oh, that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode of Pick the Push. Next week, we get Joe's promo about, I don't even know what anymore, Plus, we continue our Raw vs. AEW, so we'll see where that goes. And we're only 2 weeks away from my chance to face our champion, Japheth, at World's End for the Pick the Push Championship. Don't miss it. Check it out. Watch the links. Instagram, X, YouTube. You're hearing me now on whatever you're listening to. Keep doing it. Bye.
Pick the push. Call it sharp, call it clean. The push. No half steps, no in between. The push. No luck, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push. Boards light, hearts race, crowd reacts. Every pick swings, no room for slacks. Bluff fails quick, mistakes break fast. Every choice lands, nothing's left to chance. Climb the ranks, feel the surge, hit it hard, no room to purge. Eyes locked, focus tight, every swing counts in the fight. Predicted the twist, caught us all flat. No way you had that. Pick it right, own the night. Pick it wrong, still stand your fight. Every call cracks, every swing crush. Step in the ring, pick the push. Push, push. Pick the push. Call the plays on the night. Push. Make it land, hold it tight. Push. No slack, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push. When you pick the push. When you pick the push. When you pick the push.
And haha.